Hi, I'm James Green with ActualTech Media, and I'm joined today by Kumar Prabhat, who's Senior Director of Product Management at Plexistor, and we're going to talk a little bit today about the Plexistor solution. Thanks for joining me.
Yes, it's my pleasure to be here, James.
So, a couple of questions for you. First, could you just tell me a little bit about who Plexistor is and about the company, and then tell me a little bit about the problems that exist right now and the way that Plexistor is solving them.
Great. So Plexistor is a web-scale storage startup. We are bringing convergence of memory and storage. We'll talk more about that. Company was founded in December 2013, founded by Sharon Azoulay, founder and CEO, and Amit Golander, founder and CTO. They came from Primary Data. They were also the founder of that company. And rest of the team is from other EMC, Panosys, and other system software companies. The company has a technical operation in Israel, the headquarters in Sunnyvale. We are venture funded by Battery Venture and Lightspeed.
Very interesting. So tell me a little bit about the problems that exist and the way that Plexistor is solving them.
Great. So let me talk a little more about the pain point that we are solving. So we've talked to many companies in big data, SaaS, web scale, and internet space. And there are some common themes around it. People are driven by mobility, social, enterprises are becoming more and more social. Essentially, it is the consumerization of enterprises, big data analytics, and as well as cloudification of enterprises. So these things are essentially creating 3V scenarios, or I should say 3V problem: volume, velocity, and variety. On top of that, consumers and customers are expecting application response time in real time. So how are they solving this problem? Well, they're essentially running applications in memory. They're bringing new class of applications, as you would have heard about Cassandra, MongoDB, Couchbase, Spark, and many more applications like that. And what they do to address latency problem or user experience problem, they are essentially over-provisioning of servers and memories, to get the performance. As an example, let's say an application has 100 terabyte of data side, and on a single server you can put about 256 to 512 gig amount of DRAM. So essentially you are looking at 200 to 400 server nodes to deliver the SLA and performance that needed by customers.
So because of the fact that you can only fit on average 512 gigs in a server, you're having to provision way more than if you could fit, a number of times more than 512 gigs in a single server.
Exactly.
So the Plexistor solution is allowing the performance of a lot more memory than that in a single node instead of maybe 100 nodes.
Yes, and this is essentially created the big data into big data center problem. People are running dedicated clusters for running different kind of applications like Cassandra, or for main database, or running Solr for back and forth query. And that's becoming really complex, to manage. And as well as servers are not being utilized. There are plenty of computes because they added servers to add memory capacity.
So because of also the different workload characteristics of different applications, it's becoming a manageability problem, and the way that Plexistor is able to deliver performance, they're able to combine some of these workloads into a much smaller data center footprint.
Exactly.
Very interesting. Well, thank you for joining me today. I really appreciate it.
Thank you very much. It was my pleasure too.